The age of boring big box trading halls is behind us. Today, I'm going to show you how to build customizable, adaptable, aesthetically pleasing villager trading pods. First, we're going to talk about how this setup works, why I think it's better than a standard big box trading hall, and then we'll take a look at a few different variations I've built in survival. Now, in the spirit of transparency, see what I did there? This villager pod setup is primarily for Bedrock Edition. In Bedrock, the villager must have access to three things: the bed, the workstation, and gossiping. The villager will not refresh trades if these three things aren't available when they attempt to refresh. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the setup. As you can see, I've built this entirely from glass just so we can see what's happening inside the stall. And I can explain why this is a reliable option for keeping your villagers in line. The entire stall is 5 blocks in length and 3 blocks tall with an interior space of 4 blocks. Inside each stall, you have a bed, a honey block, and then the workstation at the end in front of the honey block. The orientation of the bed is very specific. Without getting into the weeds too bad, villagers exit the bed in a very specific direction. By placing the bed with the pillow facing forward and then placing a solid block directly above the pillow, the villager will always jump out of the bed in the front and land directly on the honey block. Then all that's left is this small window between each stall. Having this window allows the villagers to chat with their neighbor, allowing them to meet the criteria for refreshing trades. These villager pods are expandable and customizable. As long as the interior space follows the guidelines we've talked about, you can use virtually any solid block, leaving the style and vibe entirely up to you. Let's take a look at some good examples of this trading hall design I've done in survival. We're here in the Grand Inizio Library. This is our community trading center and houses 46 librarians, 28 cartographers, and 24 masons in the basement. As you can see, I customized these stalls for the library, using bookshelves, fences, and stairs to make the area look like traditional book stacks from a library. Then down here in the basement, we've got the masons in a stone, brick, and copper setup. Over here, in my base area, I've got this nice little barn, which houses 12 farmers. For the stalls in here, I went for a more rustic feel, using oak logs and hay bales. Like I said earlier in the video, these stalls are extremely customizable and basically foolproof. And there you have it, folks. What I consider the answer to stale, basic, big box trading halls. Using this setup, you can build any shape or size facade you want, and know with certainty that the villagers will keep refreshing and trading to your heart's content. If you found this video helpful or informative, please consider sharing it with your friends, or commenting below with other topics you'd like me to cover. And drop a like for your local witch, but no pressure. Either way, I hope everyone has a truly amazing day and a beautiful tomorrow.